Hello, everybody, and welcome to Game 5 of the Grand Finals of the Battle of Masters Liteforex Cup tournament between MYM, who is playing on the Sentinel, and OK.Nirvana playing on the Scourge. And with me, again, unfortunately, is my fellow co-commentator, partner in crime, and just a total all-around douchebag.
Still here.
FriedRiceFrog. Oh, you are there. Okay,
I'm
so
still, yep.
FriedRiceFrog, you're still here.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Awkward.
yeah, you guys weren't supposed to hear that, but anyway, this is the grand finals. Ooh, are you excited? This is the last game. Whoever
I'm very
wins this game
excited.
is
This
taking
is
home a magnificent prize of
$1 million.
$30,000. Like,
$1 million.
think about it. In StarCraft 2, like individual players get like $80,000 for winning a tournament, which is stupid.
Well, StarCraft is stupid.
Yeah. No, let's not say that. StarCraft is good. Okay, so anyway, want to talk about the Sentinel players for a bit?
Sure. We have MYM on Sentinel. We have the same players as last game, I believe. They just mixed up the roles a little bit. We have Melk on Nobody.
Yep.
He has not picked yet. 7895 is Misery, who's playing Chen, which is going to be interesting because he's usually the heavy farmer on MYM.
Right.
And now he's going to be playing a jungling Chen. Unless, of course, he plays a carry Chen, which is also, it's viable.
Yeah, Dagon Ethereal Blade Chen does like 1,000 pure damage or something.
You got to get a refresher too, though.
Right, refresher, of course. My bad.
Ava, who is Playmate.
Demon.
What? Fuck. Okay. Ava is Demon. He is on the Lycanthrope, the wolf dude. Overpowered piece of crap. This guy I'm commentating with thinks he's underpowered or something.
No, I have seen the light.
You have seen? Okay.
I have seen the light.
He's overpowered. He's OP in this recent version because the metagame just changed it to be so. So, well, it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. It'll be interesting to see who jungles too. And
yeah, that's actually a really interesting comment. I'm glad because Lycan, I feel like, functions most well in a jungling environment where you can get the gold really fast, sort of uninhibited by too much harassment, unless the other team dedicates a lot of attention to the jungle. But with the Chen pick, you kind of have to have Chen in the jungle, so they might do 3 solos. Yeah. I mean, we haven't seen what Malk will pick. But another thing,
I think they might put Lycan mid. I've seen people do that before because he has the wolves to keep the other hero back. And he needs those levels pretty good early. So.
Yeah, but with mid lane, you can just pull the wolves to the tower very easily, unless you're really good at micro. Which, to be fair, Demon is excellent in micro.
Though, because then you have to go do that, and you can't focus on CSing or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll see. We got who's this on yellow? It's Mania playing the Venge.
All right.
That makes me kind of sad because he's not playing a cool hero. Whatever.
All right, so
again, we have Playmate on the bear. He did pretty well last game, so see it again.
This is just my take on the MYM lineup. I don't really know how they got their picks. I'm sure OK.Nirvana probably banned a Doom somewhere. Maybe an Enigma. I don't know. Maybe they feared Demon's Enigma. But I mean, you can just see that MYM it doesn't really have a set strategy. I mean, they're dominated towards pushing, but I think this is more of a tier horde the fuck out of this team lineup because Lycan, Silbear, and Vengeful Spirit are all top tier heroes in general.
Yeah. Chen's also very good in the right if he fits in the right role.
Right.
I want to see who Melk picks though. So.
Yeah. All right. So on the Scourge, I'll just go over this really fast. Okay. We have come with me on the Batrider. We have Lacoste on the Broodmother, really strong Broodmother player because he's really strong at everything because he's just the best. We have 1437 on the Omnite. He's definitely going to be soloing mid, and we have Universe on the Venomancer. So he's not playing Lich as has been the custom in the past couple games. So maybe Lich was a ban in this because this is an AP remake, as you might have seen. And we have Fear picking up the Spirit Breaker, who has gotten a lot of buffs in the recent version, and he's a force. This is the first time in a while I've seen him in a competitive game, but I think he's definitely an underrated hero. But the problem is, I don't know if he functions too well against a push strategy like MYM is going to do.
That's true. We'll see what happens.
So
I think Lich was definitely banned. If you look at MYM's heroes, they do not want to go against a Lich.
Yeah, that's true. Frost Armor. Frost Armor also nullifies a lot of the melee damage. So let's unpause in 3, 2, 1, unpause. So this is game 5. Are you excited? I am super excited.
I'm pumped. This is gonna be sweet.
Yeah. Oh, Malk picked up the Pugna. So
all right, that's definitely gonna be a push.
Definitely a push strategy. Again, a top tier hero. So it also goes in accordance with MYM tier horning the fuck out of this team strategy.
These lanes are kind of screwed now, though. I don't know. Okay, Malk's going mid.
Yeah.
He's also a good Pugna.
So I guess they're gonna put Lycan in the lane unless they want to do like a double jungle, which could be possible.
You got a Venge soloing.
Yeah. So I guess they're gonna have Lycan babysat by Venge.
We got a 5 smoked on the Scourge coming into
the
forest.
I didn't see that. Good call. But I think MYM is too practiced. They sort of. I mean, it's been a couple.
Here goes Plane or Misery.
Yeah.
Right there. He is dead in 3, 2, 1, and he's dead.
Yeah, I had a little bit of FPS lag right there, but
yeah,
I did catch it.
That's weird.
Yeah. Are you at 123, 24, 25?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So that was a little bit.
I think the web lagged me out.
Yeah, that must be it, because in combination with all the other shit that was happening.
So Omni gets the first blood. He picked up wards too, which is interesting. I don't know if someone bought that for him.
Yeah. I didn't. Did you happen to notice who picked up the smoke?
No, I wasn't looking.
Oh. Well, you suck.
He puts an interesting ward in the bottom here, in the Chen defensive camp.
Oh yeah, the magic bush ward, which successfully blocks off the pullable creep spot and the upper left-hand corner's creep spot. So a really powerful counter ward against Chen. But I expect MYM to identify this.
Does it not block the middle one?
No, it blocks the middle one and it blocks the pulling one. So
okay, the second pulling one.
Yeah. No, okay. It blocks the first pulling one and it blocks the middle one. Whatever. It doesn't block the top one above the pulling one.
So it looks like we have a Venge and Lycan bottom, as we predicted.
I expect MYM to throw down a counter ward pretty quickly and neutralize the offensive.
Yeah, for sure.
If they want to get this push down to full gear.
But we got Playmate top is going to get owned by these 3. There's no way.
Unless Scourge did what they did in the other game, where they sort of left their primary farmer to fend for himself against a Syllabear and gank mid. And Pugna's definitely easier to gank than Doom. Don't get me wrong. But who do you think wins in mid lane usually? I think Batrider does pretty good until like level 5-ish.
Yeah. Batrider needs to go. Yeah, needs to like what he's doing right now. He needs to keep Pugna down early. Otherwise, if Pugna gets a level advantage, it's not going to be good.
Right, and Milk's definitely a strong enough player that he will exploit every opportunity that he can get to call himself back into the lane. But Come With Me is doing a solid job. He usually plays the support, so it's just interesting to see him play the solo mid lane, but I guess that just shows the versatility of all of these players.
And it's interesting, they have Omni on a support role this game.
Oh, really?
As opposed to mid solo, so.
Which lane is he in?
I guess
I can't even see him.
He's dark green up top.
Oh. That is interesting.
I think he kind of failed last game in mid, or not in mid, but like he didn't really have a presence that in the later stages of the game that the mid solo should have.
Right, and that was probably due to the number of diffusals and purges.
True.
That MYM picked up, but so it looks like since he's not going to get enough farm, I'm going to expect him to go for a Soul Ring rather than the Arcane Boots facilities that MYM tends to favor in a pushing Omni Knight.
Yep.
Alright, meanwhile, we see Chen continue jungle. Let's see if they deward. Nope, they haven't dewarded the Magic Bush Ward. That's a little bit surprising, but Chen is just sort of farming it up. And let's see if... Vengeful Spirit's actually countering a ward. Oh wow, they blocked up that other one as well. I didn't even notice that. So, OK.Nirvana invested a lot of money into destroying the Sentinel jungle.
Yeah. Which makes sense since Sentinel had 2 jungling heroes.
Right. And that would also restrict the Lycan because Broodmother will definitely own Lycan in lane, beyond a doubt.
Broodmother.
But although, it's interesting to know that Lacoste is actually being beaten by Demon in this lane. I guess the Sentry Wards by Mania so
we got a gank going on here.
Yeah.
Avenge. There's a Sentry Ward going down, so...
I think Lacoste will be fine.
They're not going to get it.
Yeah, Lacoste will be fine. Broodmother is just a super fair hero who has extreme high move speed along with invisibility in those webs, which has all the makings of a very fair and balanced hero.
Yeah, I don't know how to play that hero. Every time I play, I'm gonna go 5 and 10 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing with that here.
Well, it's basically because like your carry's like, oh my god, I need the jungle. What the fuck? And then you can't send your spiders there, and then you're sad. But we're gonna see the common Chinese and sort of Navi. This is sort of introduced by the Chinese, but they like to jungle their primary support with the jungler like a Chen or Enchantress
Oh yeah,
in order to get a lot of
jungle.
experience for their support, which I really like, and it provides a lot of solo lanes. So definitely a good call, I think there.
Yeah.
And the magic
Melk's
bush.
getting raped in mid, by the way.
Yeah.
Like completely. It's 18-6 versus 9-0.
Yeah.
Or 9-0. It's not.
Also, if you catch on the bottom jungle, they did deward the magic bush for it. But anyway, yeah, Melk is getting kind of dominated. So MYM identify this, go for a gank. Let's see if they can get it.
I think that they definitely got.
Oh, the salve! What a salve
salve
by Come With Me. Oh, that was really.
That was really impressive.
That was really smart.
To time it that perfectly, to know that there was another hit coming.
And Malcolm won't get the kill, but he'll get valuable CS and experience, while Batrider is going to be denied some. But Batrider was actually a full level up, like you said, so Melk is just sort of getting himself back into the lane. So even when Batrider comes back after being harassed down so much, without that kill, Melk will still be behind in experience.
Yep. Melk does a smart thing, picks up a boots really quickly.
Yeah.
That'll help him against the Bat, who already picked up boots as well. So.
I guess they sort of expected the Omni Knight in mid lane because Melk didn't pick up a magic wand as a primary first item. So I guess a little bit of mind games going on with the laning there.
I guess so, yeah.
And Omni Knight's getting a little bit more farm than a normal support. I mean, he has 4 compared to 0, which is definitely more than a traditional support. And they're going for a push on the top tower, and Sobear can't really do anything to prevent this. So OK.Nirvana is getting out to a strong start already.
And it looks like Chen and Venge want to kind of do something here, but it's not going to... Oh, I guess they're going to push.
Yeah.
I was going to say they're going to gank, but the webs are going to see them. But Melk comes down bottom, so that is the sign of a push.
Yeah, I mean, Broodmother, despite being a really strong push hero, isn't as good as an anti-push hero. And
yeah,
Melk was losing mid lane, like you said. So he just does a smart thing and says, alright, we need Lycan a lot more room to farm, get Beastly, and rape everybody in the mid game. So they just push. And they get a tower as well, so towers are even.
Yeah. Lycan is actually a really good pushing hero because of his howl. Gives everyone like 60 damage, and he has those wolves.
And they also help Chen's creeps. I just remember that.
And he normally gets Vlad's as well, so just a pretty strong pushing hero. Just mid game.
Oh, dude, what happens if there was like a Fury and Enigma, Chen, Lycan strat, and all your creeps get like...
lame.
That would be pretty lame. So, Demon's farming pretty well. And the thing about Lycan is that when he hits like level 7, he picks up a Vlad's. Hey, that's a free Aegis, which is bonus tower gold for your team, so really good. I mean, he hasn't leveled up Hal just yet because he decided to go with Feral Impulse and the Wolves and his ultimate, of course. But once he picks up Hal, that'll just make him even more deadly.
It'd be interesting to see like if someone did a calculation of what gives you more damage for like overall.
Right.
If you level up Feral first, or if you level up Howl first.
I think.
'Cause I don't know.
I think Howl might give it in the first couple of levels, but I mean, you want the wolves to do as much damage as they can early on, and having their passive bonus.
Are really buff.
Because in the late game, although the wolves are still beastly, they'll lose their effectiveness. So you want to get them as buff as possible. And Lycan already finished his Vlad's.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
7-minute Vlad.